it's Julie. I'm back. I was out of town for a little over a week. I went to California to visit my in-laws and had a really nice trip, but unfortunately it wasn't so good for my weight loss journey. I tried really hard to be as good as I could. The first couple days I ate great. On the way out we ate breakfast and we went to McDonald's and I just had an Egg McMuffin and a fruit and yogurt parfait. No hash browns, no, the normal sandwich I would get would be an awful, I think it's the bagel with egg and, I don't even remember, I haven't had it in so long, maybe bacon. I think it's bagel, egg, and bacon, and it's so tasty, but so bad. So I ate really good. We went out to dinner with some friends while we were out there, and I had a salad dressing on the side. It came with salami. I got no salami, so it was actually a really low-cal salad, depending on how the dressing was, but I didn't eat much of the dressing. And then somewhere after that, I kind of lost my momentum. I was staying with my in-laws, and so we were kind of a little bit at their mercy. They cooked for us every meal, well, pretty much, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner while we were staying at their house. I had a working holiday. I actually had to work while we were there, so I was kind of at the mercy of my job, so we didn't do a lot of fun stuff. So my father-in-law, he usually does the cooking, and every morning he would make something, muffins or pancakes or bacon and eggs, and obviously I ate it. It was good and it was there. I tried to eat less, but unfortunately I didn't do the best, apparently. But every meal was good. They always do dessert. Every single night my in-laws do some kind of dessert, and they had cheesecake. And they were doing cheesecake every single night. And instead of cheesecake, which I'm glad I did, I had just a bowl of ice cream. Just plain vanilla ice cream, and that way I was still getting a dessert but not eating the really, really awful cheesecake. So I'm glad I did that. I can't imagine where my weight would be had I eaten that. But my last weigh-in, I didn't weigh in last Sunday because I was out of town, but my last weigh-in was 246.3, and I was so excited to be in the 240s, and unfortunately I have gained almost 4 pounds. See, I gained 3.7. and I'm at 250.0, and I'm really bummed out. I was hoping to still be in the 240s. I knew I'd gained, obviously. I knew I'd eaten fairly horrible, so it's sad and I'm bummed out, but I'm not going to give up. I'm here to do this. I'm going to get right back on track. I'm going to try and work out as often as I can this week. I'm not going to set a particular goal because it is the end of the month for me, and it's a really difficult time of the month work-wise. I get really, really busy. But I am just going to try and do my best, do everything I can do to get this off. I'd like to see myself back down within 2 weeks, if not lose that 3.7 this week. So I'm just going to work really hard. I'm going to do what I can do and try to bust it out. I may have mentioned in my first video a little bit about my mother-in-law. She's been overweight probably since she started having her kids. So, and she's got a lot of kids. My husband's oldest sibling is in her late 40s, and he's 32, and so there's quite a gap, probably over 15 years gap between him and his oldest sibling. And so my mother-in-law has been heavy for probably at least 40 years, and she's done diets off and on, and she actually suffers from pretty bad arthritis in her knees now. I think part of it's due to overweight and the pressure on the joints, and then in addition the arthritis. And I feel so bad for her. She must live one of the crummiest lives because she took a week off work to be with us and just spend the time with us. And the whole time, basically what she does is she sits in a chair, reads books, or watches TV. That's it. She's unable to walk very far. It's difficult for her to get in and out of chairs, and it just makes me really, really sad. I would watch her, and, I tried not to because, obviously she probably doesn't love the situation she's in, but I would watch her and I could just see the pain she was in walking around and getting up and everything. And so it just kind of further motivated me to get back into shape. Now, unfortunately, it didn't motivate me to eat well while I was on vacation, but when you're tempted with too many of your favorite things, it's really difficult to say no. And when you're on vacation, you're kind of free and easy a little bit in your mind. We had to eat an In-N-Out burger because there's not one here, and obviously in California, you got to eat it In-N-Out. And, I did make poor choices, so I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm really motivated. I'm recharged and ready to do this. I just have decided I'm not going to become my mother-in-law. I'm not going to be that overweight person who cannot get around, whose life consists of watching TV and reading books, sitting in a chair. No, thank you. I'm going to be the fun, active person that I want to be. That's who I want to be, not going to be stuck being who somebody else is or who else I would end up being if I'm not better about where I am and who I am. So I'm remotivated and ready to go, so I hope this works well. I wanted to show you guys my backyard. It's kind of crazy. We were gone for 8 days out of town, and the leaves had already started changing, but hadn't fallen yet. And when I got back, this is what I saw. I don't know if you can see it outside of my window, but there's leaves. They're all turning. A bunch of sun leaves on the ground. Up here you can see all my leaves are just turning and looking pretty neat. I'm pretty excited. It's autumn. But alright, that's it. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.